So good morning everyone. So now already in last class I have explained you about properties of whole numbers. So based on that we are going to start our next exercise now, that is exercise number 2.2. So in that the first bit is, so what is the first bit you see? So give the result without actual performing the operations using the given information. So without doing performing any operations, we have to do the solution for that. So they have given that first one 28 into 19. 28 into 19 is 532. So 19 into 28, that will also be equals to 532. Only the values has been reversed. So that is in the form of commutative property. Okay. Next is 1 into 47 is 47. 47 into 1 will be 47 again. If here you are seeing the 1 is called as multiplicative identity. Next, a into b is equals to c. b into a is equals to what? Again the value will be c only. So 58 plus 42 is 100. 42 plus 58 is also again an 100. 85 plus 0 will be 85. 0 plus 85 will be again 85 only. Next, a plus b is equals to d. b plus a will also be equals to d. So by using that given answers, we have to write the answers in next column. Okay. So I am starting the second bit now. Find the sum by suitable rearrangement. By using rearrangement, we have to find the sum of the given question. So second bit in that, first one. So what is that? Find the sum by suitable rearrangement. So by using the rearrangement, we have to solve the problem. So in that two questions are there. So first one is 238 plus 695 plus 162. So we have to rearrange for solving this. So how to rearrange we will see. So given 238 plus 695 plus 162. So we have to rearrange in such a way, if you are adding any two units place if you are adding, that should become 0. Okay. So 5 plus 2 is how much? 7. So we can't rearrange these two. So 8 plus 5 is how much? 13. 13 means it is not getting it as 0. So this is also, we can't arrange these two. So 8 plus 2 is how much? 10. So the units place you are getting it as 0. So we have to bring these two terms together. So what we can write here? 238 plus 162 plus 695. Okay. So first we have to add these two. We have arranged these two. So 238 plus 162 is how much? That will be equals to 400. So 400 plus 695, that will be equals to 1095. So this is our first solution. Okay. So how to rearrange the terms? We have to rearrange the terms as the units place should become 0. So in such a way we have to rearrange the terms. So second one, 154 plus 197 plus 46 plus 203. So again we have to rearrange this also. So first given 154 plus 197 plus 46 plus 203. So how to rearrange? If you are adding any units place, that should become 0 here. So we can rearrange in this term. So 154 plus 46 we can take together, and 197 plus 203 also we can take together. So 4 plus 6 will be 10. 7 plus 3 will also be equals to 10. So in such a way we can rearrange the terms. So how to write this? 154 plus 46 plus these two we are bringing together, that is 197 plus 203. Okay, so 154 plus 46 will be equals to 200 plus 197 plus 203 will be equals to 400. So 200 plus 400 will be equals to 600. So this is our first bit. So in this order we have to rearrange the given terms, given numbers. This is our first question. Okay, so next one, same. Now we have to do product. Product means multiplication we have to do. Third bit, by using rearrangement we have to find the product now. So in that first one, that is 25 into 1964 into 4. So this one we have to rearrange. Given 25 into 1064, 1964 into 4. So how to rearrange? Again the product should become 0 now. If you are multiplying any two units place, that should become 0. So if you take these two, 4 fours will be 16. You are not getting it as 0. So if you take these two, 5 fours will be 20. Yes, we can rearrange. Already it has been in that form. So I am taking in the form of 5 fours are 20. So it will be easy. 25 4 times will be equals to 100. So I am arranging in this way. 25 into 4 into 1964. Okay. So 25 into 4 will be 100. 100 into 1964. So it will be 1,96,400 is our result. So this is our first one. So second one. So what is second one? Second one is 20 into 225 into 50 into 6. So we can arrange in any order, because if you multiply any units place, again the result will be 0 only there. So you are comfortable, so we can, I am doing it in the form of so here I am arranging in the form of 20 into 50, these two, and these two, okay. So how much you will get now? 2 5 is 10, that will be equals to 100. Sorry, 1000. 20 into 50 will be equals to 1000. And here 225 into 6 will be equals to 1530. Multiply these two, that will be equals to 15,30,000 is our answer. So this is our second bit. So next bit, third question. Next fourth bit. What is that? Find the value of the following. So we have to find the value of the given question. So find the So in that first one, (368) into 12 plus 18 into 368. So we have to find the value of this. So if you take in these two terms, this is the first term, this is the second term. So in both the terms you are having one number as common. So what is that number common? That is 368 is common. Here also 368, here also 368. So I am taking out the 368 as common. So 368 in bracket, what is the remaining here? That is 12. Here it is 18. So 368, 12 plus 18 will be equals to 30. So now we can multiply this 12. That will be we can multiply 368 into 30. That will be equals to 11040. So it is 11,040 is our answer. So this is our first one. Second one is 79 into 4,319 plus 4,319 into 11. So again, if you check in these two terms, one number is common. 79 into 4,319 plus 4,319 into 11. So if you see in these two, one number is common. What is that number as common? That is 4,319. So 4319, and the remaining terms you have to write in brackets. In this case 79 plus, in this case it is 11. So 4,319 into 79 plus 11 will be equals to 90. Okay, so if you multiply 4,319 into 90, that will be equals to 388,170. That will be equals to 3,88,170 is our result. So we have to take the common terms. If you are having any common terms, we can take out. So that will be the which property we are using here. We are using the distributive property in these terms. Okay. So this is our fourth bit. Next is fifth bit. What is fifth bit? Find the product using suitable property. So by using the suitable property, we have to find the sum here. We have to find the product. So find the product using suitable property. So in that, the first one. So what is first one? 205 into 1989. So by using the property, we have to solve this. So I am using the distributive property here. So given 205 into 1989. So if you take this 205, we can write this 205 as 200 plus 5. Yes, and so we can write that 205 has 200 plus 5. So I am writing in the form of 200 plus 5 into 1989. So this has been converted to distributive property now. So what is distributive property? A into B plus C is equals to A into B plus A into C. So each and every term we have to multiply with this 1989 now. So here 5 should also be multiplied with this value, and this 200 also should be multiplied with this value. So how to write that? We can write in the form of 1989 into 5 plus 1989 into 200. Okay, so now if you multiply 1989 into 200, that will be equals to 397800 plus 1989 into 200 will be equals to 9945. So if you add these two values, that will be equals to 4,07,745. So this is our product by using the property called as distributive property. So here 205 I wrote in the form of 200 plus 5 and multiplied each and every number with 1989. Okay, so this is our first one. So in the same way, second one. What is the second one? 1991 into 1005. So which one you can split easily? Use that. So given 1991 into 1005. I am splitting this value, that is 1005. You can split this one also, no problem. So I am splitting in this one. So I am writing it as 1000 plus 5. So each and every term should be multiplied with 1991. So we can write in the form of into 1000 plus into 5. Okay, so if you multiply the first term, this will be 000 plus 1995 1991 into 5. If you do, that will be 9955. Now we have to add these two values, that will be 20,955. So this is our answer of the fifth question. So by using the distributive property, we have solved both the problems. So I have split it in this case 205 have split it in the form of 200 plus 5. In this case I have split it from this 1005 in the form of 1000 plus 5. So this is how by using the property. Next, sixth question. Now we have word problem. So what is that? A milk vendor supplies 56 liters of milk in morning and 44 liters of milk in the evening. So he is supplying 56 liters of milk in the morning and 44 liters of milk in evening. So if the cost of the milk is 30 per liter, the cost of the milk is how much? 30 per liter. How much money he gets per day? So how much amount he will get per day we have to find. Okay, so now quantity of milk supplied in the morning. Is how much in the morning he is giving 56 liters of milk, and quantity of milk supplied in the evening, how much quantity he is supplying in the morning we have to write. Is how much in the evening he is supplying 44 liters of milk. Okay, so total per day how many liters he is supplying? So total milk supplied is equals to how much? We have to add these two, that is 56 plus 44, that will be equals to total 100 liters is supplying in one day. Okay, so what is the cost of 1 liter? Cost of 1 liter is 30 rupees. So now we have to find the cost of 100 liters of milk. So cost of 1 liter of milk is equals to how much? 30 rupees. Now we have to find the cost of 100 liters of milk. So cost of 100 liters of milk is equals to, so what we have to do, 30 into 100. So 30 into 100, that will be equals to 3000 rupees. That means daily he is getting 3000 rupees for milk. Okay, so therefore cost of 100 liters of milk is equals to 3000 rupees. So this is our sixth solution. Next is seventh one. So next one, seventh question, seventh solution. What is seventh one? Chandana and Venu purchased 12 notebooks and 10 notebooks respectively. So Chandana is purchased 12 notebooks and Venu has purchased 10 notebooks. The cost of each book is how much? 15 rupees. The cost of each book is 15 rupees. So how much amount should they pay to the shopkeeper? So how much amount they should pay to the shopkeeper, we have to find. So here the cost of Chandana purchased how many books? 12 books. So number of books purchased by Chandana. Is how much? 12. Now number of books purchased by Venu is how many? That is 10. So the number of books purchased by Venu, so that is how much? That is 10. Okay, so now first we have to find how many total books they have purchased. So total books purchased is equals to, add that 2, that is 10 plus 12 plus 10, that will be equals to 22 books. So total 22 books they have purchased. Now we have to find the cost of 22 books. So we know that the cost of one book is how much? Cost of one book is 15 rupees. So cost of one book is how much? 15 rupees. Now we have to find the cost of 22 books. So cost of 22 books is how much? That is 15 into 22, that will be equals to 330 rupees. So for 15 books, the shopkeeper got 330 rupees. So here therefore cost of 22 books is how much? 330 rupees. So this is our seventh solution. And the last one, last bit now. So that is match the following. Last bit, that is 8th bit. Match the following. So in that, the first one, which properties we have to write here? The first one is 3 plus 1991 plus 7 is equals to 3 plus 7 plus 1991. So this is in the form of which property? So here the numbers only are shuffled. Only the numbers are shuffled. So we can write that is as a commutative property. Directly I am writing the answer. This is what? Commutative property. So second one is, they have given us 2 into 68 into 50 is equals to 2 into 50 into 68. Again here also only the numbers have shuffled. So in this case it is in the form of addition. So commutative property under addition we have to write. This is by using addition. Now here also only the numbers has been shuffled. So this is also a commutative property but under multiplication. Under what? Multiplication. Okay. So next one, third one is 1. So 1 is what? What we call this 1 as? 1 is called as multiplicative identity. So this is multiplicative identity. Next, fourth is 0. 0 what we call? We call this 0 as additive identity. And last one, fifth one, 879 into 100 plus 30 is equals to 879 into 100 plus 879 into 30. So which property is this? In this diagram we are seeing two different signs, that is distributive property. Okay, so this is our match the following. Directly I wrote the answers. So in next class we will continue with the next exercise, it is last exercise in this chapter, that is 2.3. Thank you.